We want to know, what do you have to say? Oh, what do you have to say? Oh, there's no time to wait. What do you have to say? Together we lift our voices and let them ring. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Talking about life, we got stories to reveal. Lighthearted.
Hey.
I love it.
Hello. I love it too. Hello, everyone. I'm Phil. This is my cousin Uriah, and this is What Do You Have to Say? Welcome to our podcast where we just lift up every voice and cover many topics. Hopefully, they will interest you. I'm excited to be here. How about you?
I am excited. It's been a full day, but I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to be here too. It's been from start to finish. It's been tedious, but really productive today. So I'm glad. And then we get to share with our people and build this community.
What people? Where are these people at?
The people
Where are the
coming.
people?
They're there. They're there, and they're listening. And
Okay.
they are there because they have something to say. And
Okay.
we're just glad that you're here tonight. And welcome. We couldn't do it without you. And tonight we have something really interesting it's interesting to me, and it is about gardening, growing your own food, growing your own fruits, your own vegetables, your own flowers, which I have done all of the above, but I'm just getting back into it again. And I'm excited about it's something about working with the soil. And I don't know if you have done that before, but working with the soil, it is so therapeutic. It's not only therapeutic growing something, but it releases, I've heard that it releases those good endorphins and serotonin in our bodies that we're creating. And in this time and moment, I think growing our own things is the way to go. Just like our ancestors, our grandparents, people that came before us grew from the earth, and I think they were onto something, and we need to get back to that. And go ahead.
That they were onto something. They might not
Yeah.
have had a choice but to grow their own stuff.
Absolutely. I mean, and not having a choice, the grocery store and the food supply that we have, systems that we have in place now. I mean, this is just my opinion. I think that they're more fragile than we would like to admit. And disruptions to food supply, I think that is a real. I think can really happen. So growing your own food. Is where I am right now. So
What do you mean where I am right now? What does that mean
where I
to
am
you?
right now, well, during COVID, I started container growing tomatoes and peppers, and was really diligent with it, and had really success with growing some edible things that me and my dad ate here at the
Had you
house.
done
And
that before?
I had not. This is my
You hadn't
first
done it
time.
before that time?
Not fruits and vegetables. I always grow tulips. I have
Okay.
always grown tulips. Planted them in October and seen them come up in the spring, and have really much success. I think last year all of my bulbs were rotted or something. I just had very few bulbs. But where I am now, this is like 4 years later from COVID, that
Mm-hmm.
I feel the need to get back into it. And in fact, I went to a community gardening class yesterday, and it was just working with the soil and being with other gardeners that were planting. I have not grown anything from seeds, so we were beginning to grow things from seeds, and just learning about soil and the components in soil. It was beautiful.
Well,
And
how did you grow the tomatoes? I mean, you just bought them already,
I just
or?
bought the plants. I just bought
Oh, okay.
already plants.
Okay.
Not from seeds. I just bought plants, and bought the containers and planted them, put the stake in there, tied them around, and they produced. and I had no idea about the soil and the pH balance and the acidity and all of that. But that's what I'm learning now. Last week I went to a class and went to a class 2 times this week. So just
I watch Top Chef, and
absolutely.
yeah, and I know a lot of the chefs. They're passionate about sustainable foods and things like that.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
there's been a handful or more times that they show like places in urban places in like New York or Chicago and other
Hmm.
metro cities where they're teaching children to grow their foods, and they have those places where chefs go in and help the communities learn how to do that. So although it's not my gig necessarily, I might need to learn, right?
Okay.
But it
Okay.
is something that is important in a lot of different places. So it is
It
a
is. It
it's a
is
topical
because
topic.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Because scarcity is real in certain places, and giving teaching. This says, teach a man to fish. I mean, give a man a fish, he'll eat for one day, and
Yeah,
teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. And I believe that in gardening. Teach. Teaching the children. I like that component in community gardens and um, just those initiatives that cities are put that have in place for people to grow. I mean, um, it's just nothing like eating your own what you have grown, and you don't have to pay for it. But
well, I think what you're talking about is it is important, especially like in Los Angeles and some
uh,
of the bigger cities, or maybe not even LA, but some place that is even more remote, where they have what they call food deserts, where
right,
there are a
right,
lot of residents who have low incomes, and maybe they have
mm-hmm,
a limit in transportation. They can't
right,
get to the grocery store. There's nothing
right,
convenient for them.
right,
So that makes
right.
sense that if we begin to teach some people how you can grow some basic staples, you
Some
might
basic
always have
things.
something.
Right, right. And sometimes, we get we want the perfect garden and the perfect vegetables and everything to fall into place. But I heard a gardener say yesterday. He said, "Just grow some stuff. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Just
Our
grow.
all gardeners have killed plants. All
Yeah.
plants have every time the crops don't always produce. And it's not about perfection. He's just said, grow some stuff, and that really stuck with me. That it doesn't have to look pretty because we see the videos about perfect gardeners and the lines are just right and the
Yeah.
fruits are just right, and those are the highlights that they chose what to showcase for you. But gardening is it's not perfect.
It's not like
It,
that.
it is not, but it is just grow some stuff. And so I'm excited about even the seeds that I planted yesterday.
What'd you
We put
plant?
I planted some heirloom. They're called heirloom tomatoes, so they'll be really big, and some arugula, and
Okay.
some, what is that called? It was like, you have seen a spring mix of salads
Yeah.
that you'll sometimes with variety of lettuces and everything. That's one of those. I planted a row of those, tomatoes and arugula. Oh, and basil. So I'm just excited to see if I put the seeds, man. The seeds were so small that
Hmm.
it was just, it blew me away that about the seeds. And we're going to talk or listen to a video from Asia, and she is in the urban homesteading. And I really liked what she had to say about, number one, why she got started, and then she talks a little bit about seeds in planting.
Well, besides, just getting started and growing things, and we talked about food desert, and
Mhm.
and we got this video clip to look at. But when you were with your group, that community gardening, what were some of the reasons that some of them said that they wanted to start? Or did y'all talk about that?
Very briefly,
Okay.
I would just say it was more instructional for the classes, but
Okay.
we got the chance to like chat it up while we were planting and weeding the flower bed, the raised beds that we were working in,
Okay.
and it was all for the fact they were just saying that they wanted to learn how to grow sustainable foods, for number one for their families,
Hmm.
foods that weren't sprayed, foods that um, weren't sprayed with pesticides or anything like that, but just natural foods from that they had grown and that their hands had helped grow. And as time goes on, I will ask them, why did you
Yeah, I'd be
choose this
curious.
path? Because and there was a broad range of ages that were there learning, and they knew about medicinal plants, and there were some Native Americans there, and about their ancestors and
Hmm.
the herbs and the medicinal things that they grew and the remedies that they used, and they were like, it is from the earth, and
Yeah.
we want to get back to that and honor our ancestors by keeping these I don't say
Traditions and the
traditions and these remedies available. And I think that it was just great. It was inspiring beyond measure.
and what is the lady's name in this video you said that we're gonna watch?
Asia. She is a homesteader, and she was just featured in this video, but she has her own channel as well, and it's called Urban Homesteading. And she has a whole. She talks about how tiny her space is, and it is in her backyard, and she has chickens. She has an orchard back there. She has in just a small. You'll see how small the space is, but every space is every inch of it is it's growing something, is producing, and it
Something.
just inspires me how this is, and why she said that she got started.
Okay. Well, let's look at that here.
Okay.
But the biggest thing that I'm doing in my backyard is growing food. It is something
Did that video stop?
It is buffery.
It's
It
buffering.
is okay.
that I started doing
Yes.
in 2020, and it's a lot of things to me. It is food, it is peace, it's a hobby, it's a
Mm,
thing that I do that makes me feel good. Like that one little seed can produce so much
this right
food,
here.
and
This
it's just amazing to me. And it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of food, and you wouldn't think you could grow that much food in your
it,
backyard.
in that space. Did you see how small that space was?
That space is tiny.
Every inch of it is growing food. And when she said that from this tiny seed, you can grow so much, and it made me think of a biblical reference, or just a spiritual reference, that God, we can count all the seeds in an apple, but God can count how many apples are in each seed. And it is just
Mm,
phenomenal how many tomatoes come from
that
these
one seed.
these these little seeds, and how much that produces. And
Hmm.
it's just phenomenal. But she inspires me to I don't know if I will go at it at that scale,
Yeah.
but that takes time, dedication, and she was talking about that initially she spent a lot of money, but now she has kind of scaled back things and really
You mean getting everything
wonderful.
set up and everything that she needs? Yeah.
everything that she needed. Yeah, that it was a few dollars, more
Yeah.
than. Plus, she said that every time someone mentioned a fertilizer, she went and got, or somebody
Okay.
mentioned a soil, she went and got, or somebody it's that, and she was like, that was. It doesn't have to be expensive. If you're out there and you want to start your garden, you can start in containers, like I did. I started in containers, and this year I'm going to start growing in grow bags. So they're
What's the
movable.
grow bag?
A grow bag is like it's a fabric bag. It is they come in like 5 gallons, 3 gallon sizes, and they have handles on it. Like you've seen your grocery
Oh,
bag. They're kind of formed like a grocery bag, but they're flat on the bottom, and you can
just
they
sort of like
come
a
up
portable way for people.
portable.
Portable.
Yes,
Oh,
portable,
okay.
and you can pick them up with and move because everyone's sun is different and everyone's climate is different, and you can move it where you need to. You have 3 gallons, 5 gallons, 10 gallons, and bigger, even 20 gallons grow bags. So I bought some 5 gallon grow
To do
bags. So
that,
I'm gonna.
I can tell that this excites you.
Oh, it does. It does. It is. It is nothing like working with the dirt, working with the soil, and producing and seeing what you have taken your time and nurture and cultivate, and it comes up and it produces something that you can eat. It is nothing like it, and that like-mindedness I felt right at home
Yeah,
with them this week. I was like, I need more time. I just
more
need more
time.
time so
Y-
we
y-
can. Oh gosh, we walked in the greenhouse, and it is the cooperation corporation has like a set of tables or space in the greenhouse because it's a community greenhouse, and so it was just amazing to see all of the people that are have a space in that greenhouse and just growing, just grow stuff, just grow.
I in a way, I mean, listen, I'm not gonna grow. I'm not gonna be in a garden. Anyhow, I say that now. Who knows what the future holds?
Oh man.
I appreciate it, and maybe I don't appreciate it so much. I grew up next to our grandmother and grandfather, and as far as I can remember, there was always a garden in the backyard in between our properties, always. And
Always.
so we didn't have to do it, but they were always giving some tomatoes or something that grew in the garden. So there was always
Yeah.
a benefit from that. So
Always.
always a
Always.
benefit from that. And then our cousin Debbie was out in her garden today, putting seeds down, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
I
Yes.
what I
Yes.
get from her, and I think what I'm hearing from you also is it's very meditative to be out
Mm-hmm.
there. And she
Mm-hmm.
was saying today she was putting seeds in and seeing there were a group of robins in the yard, and it's just a
Oh,
calm place to be.
it's a calm place to be. And the I'm going to grow some wildflowers in some pots, and just to see the pollinators, to have a pollinator garden on my deck where they can come and pollinate the flowers, and bees um, can have a place to pollinate because without bees, oh man, we wouldn't have crops.
Yeah,
We wouldn't
yeah,
have a lot. If the bees leave, that's a wrap for us.
yeah,
And it is therapeutic, just working with the earth, working with your hands,
yeah.
um,
Well, that also
planting.
connects to you in
It,
in pottery,
oh man, that's a
working with
whole
your
nother.
hands.
That's a
Yeah,
whole nother show, yeah, with
yeah.
pottery, because the pottery, I believe, has a spiritual aspect to it, and so we'll get into that.
Well, you gave me another video. What is the other video? Is it Asia
This
too?
It is Asia. It's just a little bit further down into what she talks about. Still talking about. I think it is about. I can't remember right offhand. but it's something really important. Once you play it, then it'll come back to me. All
Then it'll
right.
come back to you. Okay. Let
It
me
will.
let me find it here really quick.
Okay.
The one thing that I do like when I saw in that last clip, I just, there's something about her that I just
Mm.
like. It just exudes from her.
I,
And it seems as if, I know nothing's perfect, but she seems content or happy or something, but she's good in her environment. I know that
she's
much.
good. It's a grounded vibe that I get from her, and it. I don't know, but I think it comes from working from if you're in that every day, if that's your life every
Uh-huh.
day, that's beautiful. I mean, to
Yeah.
me, oh man, there's grow bags right there. Those
Where?
the black,
Oh,
those are
that's grow
grow bags
bags.
right there. Yeah,
Oh,
and I mean, this it's just amazing to me. If you were in that environment where everything was just life and life, it was emanating from the ground or from those bags, and it's green, it's alive.
I
You
be
know.
thinking, is there snakes out there? Where's the spiders?
See,
That's what I'm like.
yeah,
What's in all that stuff?
you would probably, have that. That's a possibility, and I believe that she had
Uh,
said that she had like some critters and some squirrels and some things that were had infiltrated, but her space. But she said
okay.
everything kind of just worked out. She didn't go into depth if she used, had somebody come and take care of it. But I mean. I mean, with any garden, you would have that element.
Something. Well, do
Yeah.
you want to hear let's see what
Yes.
she was
Yes.
saying
Yes.
here.
Remind me what she said.
Yeah, let's remind me what she was saying.
And some things I just grow because I like to grow it.
Right. Right.
Oh, it's got a
Right.
buffer.
Yeah. Some things
I
because
have a lot of medicinal herbs, and I'm trying to learn those
that's why.
as well. So 3 years I've been doing this, and it's a lot to learn. It's a lot to
Look at
do,
those
and
peppers,
I
man.
can't see
That
myself not doing
Oh, she got
gardening. And
chickens
I say
too.
to myself, like, why didn't
yes.
you start earlier? Why are you just now starting? But I don't think you would know how much you would enjoy it
You
until you
start
start.
until you
Ah,
start just grow some stuff and the medicinal things that she was saying she is learning about the medicinal herbs. I
mm-hmm,
believe that we for some things that we take for prescriptions, I truly believe that some
mm-hmm.
of that could come from the earth and in a natural form maybe um, and that's just my opinion, but she said that she has chickens. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so laying hens. So she gets eggs. And I'm not daring enough to take chickens. In fact, there is a house not too far from me that has chickens and a rooster. And I hear the rooster when the sun comes up. I hear that rooster crowing, but um they have eggs, and we all know that's a whole other thing about the
Another
price of
story.
eggs right now. But
Yeah.
I mean, um, I just seeing her homesteading in that small space means that it's possible. That it doesn't take a big. We think that we need an acre, and can you imagine how many people you could feed with an acre of land?
Yeah.
And it
What just
it not
happened?
only just inspires me that that's what happened with I think about just our ancestors and how much they grew and how much they fed everyone, and not
Well,
that I would probably get on that scale, who knows, but I really would like that.
I don't know what's happening here. I don't know how to get out of this with the
Okay.
big black screen, but we're okay. The
Okay.
one
Yes. Yes.
the one thing that I think about a lot though is like fruit trees. I
Abs-
would I would like a lemon tree. I probably can't have them. I mean, I can have them in Southern Cal, but a lemon tree because I would love to make lemonade and maybe an orange tree. something like that.
Right, right. And I would see what kind of what is your zone, and
Right,
if there is a I hate to say a breed of lemons that would grow. I'm sure that they grow them somewhere in your
right,
area.
yeah,
And they may grow them inside in a greenhouse or something, but I'm sure that they have adaptive plants for that
for it.
area. And it's just something to start off with, and then you never know. You may just say, I'll grow potatoes now." But I saw a video. I've been watching how to grow potatoes in a cardboard box, and they actually grew potatoes in a cardboard box. It was
Inside or
phenomenal.
outside?
Inside,
Inside
inside,
their okay,
inside. Oh, inside. The box was outside. Yes, but
okay.
the potatoes inside the box and just with dirt, and it. Um, once cleared I did a video about just when you start watching videos, the algorithm will put certain videos on your page. And I
Hmm.
mean, I'm kind of glad that all of my videos have changed. Now it's all gardening. And it just makes me happy to open up my page, and it's all gardening. And it just does something to my whole self
You know,
watching.
as you're talking, my mind is connecting with some things, and because I guess I said I would like a lemon tree, but I just started to think about uh, uh, Granny, our grandmother,
Hmm.
and I. When you talk about gardening, I might not want to garden food, but
Okay.
Granny always had plants.
Oh gosh,
She already
yes.
always had plants, and there is a one of the plants that I remember Granny planting because she planted a lot of stuff. There's this um, flower. It's called the coxcomb
Okay.
because it looks like a rooster's comb.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
wavy, and the nature of that particular plant is the flower looks like it's made out of velvet, and it's beautiful. And the one that Granny used to grow was purple, and it was beautiful, or purple like a magenta sort of color, and they come in all sorts of colors. So I think if I were to plant, you mentioned tulips earlier, it
Hmm.
would probably be the coxcomb and probably some of the things that uh, my grandmother, our grandmother planted.
Yeah.
That brings back good memories from me.
Yeah. It is so. I bet that was beautiful just to see the colors. And um,
I'm gonna
flower.
pull
You
it
don't
up.
necessarily, like you say, have to grow fruit or food or something, but flowers. And you can find some varieties of flowers that can kind of take care of themselves, and you'll just be amazed. And you'll plant them, or if you get annuals, perennials, whatever that you get, they'll come back, and you'll just be amazed.
Can I
Of
show you
things.
this
Yes,
beautiful flower?
yes.
Hold on, let me.
Oh man!
That's it right there. I think it's beautiful,
Wow!
and
How
it
to
comes in a lot
grow
of different colors.
garden. Oh man, I wonder. That's if and I wrote that down
Oh, did you
because
really?
yes, I plan on um, lavender, marigolds, and probably rosemary, something like that. Um, I'm not sure something else, but I'm going to add that to the list as well
Mm-hmm.
and see if that is what I can grow today. But just grow stuff. Just
Well, now I
just
got a
grow stuff.
question.
Yeah.
So when you weren't all, you sort of got the bug, not like around, you said around COVID time, but
Uh-huh.
did did your mom or did anybody in your family, do they garden now, or did they garden when you were growing up?
I'm glad that you asked because Bertha Louise Perry would throw some watermelon seeds outside of the house on the front
Okay.
porch. There was a little dirt place, and she was growing watermelons
Okay.
right outside when we walked out the front door of the house, and there was watermelons growing. That was your Aunt Bertha
Okay.
growing watermelons on the outside of the house, and they got pretty large. You know,
Okay.
it just without. I can't remember the particulars if she was really, just cultivating and pulling the weeds and stuff, or she
Threw it
just
out there.
let them go, and they just grew. So yes, she was the only one really that, besides Granny and Pawpaw, about had that grew, but not really. Did I? For some reason, I have a memory of going to an okra patch of a church member's house. They had
Okay.
something in their backyard, but I was relatively small then. But
Do you like okra?
sometimes, like I like fried okra. Um, now I have to be honest with you. That slimy okra and tomatoes,
It don't do it for
I
you.
I didn't like, but this one lady made it, and it wasn't slimy, and it was so good. Now, if it's like that, I can eat it, but other than that, no.
Hey,
And
y'all. I'm sorry. I was just looking at this. I'm so sorry that you got this big black screen up here. I cannot figure out
oh,
how to
okay,
get it off of,
all
of the
right.
screen.
Well, it's not on mine, so I'm
Oh, it's not on
just.
yours?
It's not on mine. No,
Oh, okay.
not I'm seeing it, but wow, I could talk about gardening for a while because it is, like you say, I'm glad that you see that passion about it. I'm excited about it. And I hope that, if you're listening and you want to get started, go ahead and I say, grow some stuff. And
Grow
it
some
doesn't have
stuff.
to be
Leave a
perfect.
comment. Leave a comment
Yes,
for Phil because
if
he's
you're gonna
passionate
start
about it. Connect with him about growing,
growing,
cultivating.
yes,
What
yes,
are the name of them bags called? What you call them?
grow bags,
Yeah.
grow
If
bags.
you have grow bags, please put it in the comment. Tell him how
Thank
you
you,
use
thank you.
them, what you use
Oh
them
man, thank
for.
you. I know, and I mean, and if you don't have grow bags, you can grow in 5-gallon buckets, but just make sure that your bucket is either has a 2 on that little triangle. If there's a 2 or 5 in there, it says that it is food safe. A 2 or a
Mm,
5. So
okay, the actual bag.
the bucket. I mean, if you're getting a bucket, like a Lowe's bucket or a Home
Oh,
Depot
gotcha.
bucket, those 5-gallon buckets,
Oh yeah, they
make
got to be
sure
food
that
safe.
they're food safe. Even I saw some videos of people growing in those tubs, in those like tubs you put your sweaters in or some
Oh, okay,
those
okay,
tubs, but just make sure that they are 2 or 5, so they're food safe. But
for their safe.
yeah, it is.
I
Go ahead.
so if there's anybody out there, if you know where are the best places to grow fruit trees, lemon and oranges?
Yes.
What areas? What do you need present? What kind of sun? What kind of climate for them?
Right.
Or is it just like Southern Cal or some warm places like that, Florida? And
Right.
what was the other thing? Oh,
Wow.
watermelon. Is it? Because I love watermelon. So is it easy to grow them? Can you just throw the seeds out there and set it and forget it?
I, okay, we'll find out. I think that you can. I think
You think you
that
can?
you can. I really do. I will say that, and if you understand about acidic soil and the pH and what is good for certain vegetables, please let us know, because that soil mix is crucial. It is vital, essential to growing. But
All right now.
just grow some stuff.
Grow some
what
stuff.
you gotta say. That's it. That's all.
All right, people.
Thank
you heard
for
it.
today. Thank you.
Grow
man.
some stuff.
Grow some stuff. That's it. Bye bye. That's like go time right now.
What happened?